I grew up poor. I had no money. My family was poor. There's things I wanted to do and couldn't. There's tons of things that I couldn't even mention. And
a dark one.
Yeah.
How old are you now?
27.
Anna Nicole Smith really did live the American dream, but her life was like a roller coaster. We watched as she struggled, and we rooted for her.
She was extraordinarily beautiful. She was reminiscent of Marilyn Monroe. She was a cocktail of a lot of interesting things.
She harkened back to a Jane Mansfield or a Marilyn Monroe, and she brought glamour to nude modeling.
She really played up her Texas roots in the 1993 Playboy centerfold video. Anna Nicole Smith, Playmate of the Year.
What even led you to the Playboys? How did that even come about?
Well, I was just about out of going to modeling agencies and schools because they would always turn me down, say I needed to darken my hair, lose weight. Playboy was like my last chance to really show myself, I guess.
So how did you do that? Did you send them?
I showed myself.
You know, there were so many girls that would pose for Playboy. None of them achieved the level of success that Anna Nicole did.
So the CEO of Guess Jeans sees Anna Nicole Smith on the cover of Playboy and says, I want her.
There were billboards of her all over the country, and the photography was beautiful, and it really opened a lot more doors for her, and it legitimized her.
I see somebody who loved the camera, jumped right out of the shot, and came right inside your living room to be able to tell you a story.
Anna Nicole had a faulty foundation, and it comes into play. Some of us are so flawed that it's hard to keep everything together.
It was sometime in the afternoon, and reports started flooding in that Anna Nicole Smith was found unconscious in her hotel room in Florida.
Hello, fire rescue. Hi, this is Seminole Police. If you can please respond to the Hard Rock, room 607. Okay.
I was in my office in Los Angeles at CNN, and I remember getting the news and just being stunned.
It's going to be a reference to a white female who is, she's not breathing and she's not responsive. She's actually Anna Nicole Smith.
As the news reports continued to come in and more details started coming in, and then we hear that she had died.
At 2:49 this afternoon, we were advised by hospital personnel that Anna Nicole Smith had died.
But we went on the air right away. Wow, what a shocking and unbelievable day. Pat, let me start with you. When you heard this news, what was your reaction? We were just blown away here.
You know, AJ, it's kind of a yin and a yang. I was shocked, and then I was like, I'm not surprised.
This larger-than-life personality had died. I thought, how can that be? What has happened?
This is CNN Breaking News.
We begin right now, though, with the passing of Anna Nicole Smith. She died this afternoon. She was 39 years old. Some late video, police removing items from the rooms at the Hard Rock Hotel in Hollywood, Florida, where she was staying with a security guard and a nurse.
When we learned she had died in the hotel room, we were all wondering, well, there must be foul play here.
After Anna Nicole Smith died, a lot of people had many questions. How did this happen? Why did this happen?
Anna Nicole's death was surrounded by mystery and shock. But that was really how she led her life. She was always surprising us. We were always wondering, what's next with Anna Nicole?
The death of Anna Nicole Smith is the #1 story around the world tonight. John Zarella, what's the mood down there in Hollywood? Where is the body now?
body now has been taken to the Broward County Medical Examiner's office, the coroner's office, and sometime tomorrow, we don't have a time yet, they will begin the autopsy on Anna Nicole Smith.
Let's go back a little. You had a tough background, didn't you? You were raised in your parents divorced shortly after you were born. You never went beyond in 8th grade. It was a tough childhood.
I had a time. Tough time.
In Texas.
In Texas.
So big, beautiful, buxom Anna Nicole Smith was actually born Vicki Lynn Hogan in Texas. She was raised without a dad in a household with 5 half-siblings.
Her mother sent her away to live with her aunt when she was just 14 years old.
And that is one of the most traumatic things that can happen to a child, to feel rejected. So I think that's where her big trauma began.
The cards were definitely not stacked in her favor.
She was 18 years old in 1986 when she had her first near-death drug overdose. And this is according to her sister, who wrote a book aptly titled Trainwreck.
Anna Nicole didn't make it through high school. She dropped out and ultimately got a job at a Jim's Crispy Chicken restaurant.
And she meets Billy Smith, who's the fry cook at the chicken joint. They begin dating, they ultimately get married, and the next year they have a son.
There was talk of turmoil within the relationship. They separated and she moved on.
She moved to Houston and she took baby Daniel with her.
She cared about protecting her son. That was her first and foremost priority.
The one person in Anna Nicole's life that meant more to her than anyone was her son, Daniel. He was born when she was only 19, so they really grew up together.
You have a picture of your son,
I do.
which you brought along. Obviously, you're very proud. How old is he?
He's 7 years old, and he's beautiful.
She headed to the big city of Houston, where she saw a sign for a strip club and said, "Hey, I could dance," and she became a stripper.
I tried working at other places, and I couldn't make ends meet. I tried Red Lobster, I tried Walmart, I tried all these places, and I couldn't make it. I couldn't, so I tried this, the Gentleman's Club.
At first, she didn't really know what she was doing as a stripper. They gave her the bad hours, and she was clumsy and big-boned and flat-chested. And then another stripper took her under her wing and groomed her, and she became this incredible stripper, and she learned that art of seduction. She gets the platinum blonde hair and the breast implants. All of a sudden, she emerges as the Anna Nicole Smith the world came to know, the bombshell.
If she put on a nightie and she wanted to seduce you, within a second, she can turn any gay man straight. No questions.
In March of '92, she was on the cover of Playboy magazine. Now, apparently at first she was a little shy about it, but she quickly got over it. And by the next year, she had been named Playboy Playmate of the Year.
Send him a picture of yourself nude?
I sent 4 Polaroids of me nude. And
they called the next morning?
They called me 3 days later. Well, they flew me to Los Angeles 3 days later.
She's a gorgeous lady, but there's also special magic about her, and that magic is very much connected to, I think, the fact that she looks a lot like the glamour stars of the 30s, 40s, and 50s.
Is Marilyn Monroe your idol?
Yes, she is.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel a connection there with her. It's just, I don't know. I just love her.
Anna Nicole was beautiful, and she got great opportunities with Guess and with H&M. And those shots they seem classic. They seem timeless now.
She did a lot in the 90s. She would constantly make the rounds. She was on talk shows. She acted. It was good being Anna Nicole Smith.
I'll never forget seeing Anna Nicole in Naked Gun 33 1/3.
What are you doing?
I'm just contemplating my next move.
Your bishop is exposed.
It's these pants. I usually wear a fuller cut.
You're all men. I like that in my men.
You know what? She was a cartoon character. She was like Jessica Rabbit, like just on the big screen, like no other.
It really is somebody who seemed to be in chronic emotional pain, and no one ever really helped her.
With her life the way it was, most assume some kind of drug problem. Would that be found quickly if that were the cause?
I think so. I think that within in a couple of weeks there's going to be some answer as to what happened here, whether it was a toxicology, overdose type situation, or whether it was something that she had a primary problem with her heart.
Anna Nicole met this billionaire, J. Howard Marshall, when she was working as an exotic dancer in Houston.
He was in the bar. You were performing?
Right. I went over and met him, and he had asked me to go to a lunch with him the following day, and I did, and that was the last time that I ever danced. And we had been together for many years.
How much older was he?
I was 23, I believe, and he was 86.
And he repeatedly asked her to marry him. And she says no over and over again for something like 3 years. She said she wanted to make it on her own, and she did.
Ultimately, she gave in. She agreed to marry J. Howard Marshall, 89 years old, and she's 26. Strange, yes.
Why did you finally accept?
Because I promised him that I would marry him after I made something of myself. And I promised him, and it was time to do something. And I wanted to have children. I owed it to him. I wanted kids, and it was time to get married.
But he couldn't have given you kids, could he?
We tried.
You did?
We tried, but it didn't happen.
Do I think Anna Nicole Smith was a gold digger with J. Howard Marshall? Of course I do. Come on.
What was Anna Nicole Smith's motivation in marrying this billionaire? She may have been a gold digger who wanted his fortune.
I'm one of those people who is not instantly cynical when you hear that billionaire marries young woman. Hey, listen, good for him.
Did you realize that the public looked at this as kind of like gold digger?
Yes, I did.
How did that make you feel?
It made me feel very angry because I wanted to make a name for myself so that wouldn't happen, and it hit me in the face anyway.
She told me he was the only one that ever loved her truly with an open heart and never wanted anything from her.
I loved him for so much what he had did for me and my son. I mean, I just loved him so. I've never had love like that before.
The next thing you know, he soon fell ill and died the next year.
When he died, how old was he?
He was 90.
And what did he die of?
Pneumonia.
When Howard Marshall died, Anna Nicole is now 28, and she enters the Betty Ford. And according to People magazine, she is addicted to Vicodin and alcohol.
There were reports that you were addicted, that you were in rehab.
Right. True, but they say I was in there for drugs, but I was in there for painkillers.
You took what? You got addicted to prescription painkillers?
I got addicted to pain pills and also alcohol when my husband was dying and when he died.
When Howard Marshall died, in the probate meetings, they read the will, and Anna Nicole's not in it. And neither is another one of his sons. So they both contested.
Anna Nicole Smith came back to Houston armed with her legal team, not saying much as she arrived.
She claimed that J. Howard Marshall told her verbally, because it wasn't in the will, but that he told her verbally that he was going to give her half his fortune. And then ensued a court battle with his son, Pierce Marshall.
Well, that just began decades of litigation, the likes of which made it all the way to the United States Supreme Court.
Smith showed up just after lunch to sit through the afternoon session.
I only want what my husband wanted me to have.
Her claim has caused this case to wind its way through the courts for years, when one would think that it wouldn't make it past the first hearing.
Throughout all of this, the good times, the bad times, the ups and the downs, the one person that was by her side was her son, Daniel. He was her constant companion. He was the light of her life.
Daniel was the focus of her life, was really her, one shining star through all the heartbreak she'd had in her life.
Daniel's a great kid. Smart, really creative, really fun. He was Anna's rock. Daniel is the one that kept Anna grounded.
Daniel gave her the backbone or the drive for her to be able to do everything that she did do. She needed to medicate in order for her to be able to get through the day, the night. She never slept.
Welcome back to How It Really Happened. Anna Nicole Smith was a worldwide cult icon, but her life was a roller coaster ride of extreme highs and lows. Anna would enter rehab and get clean, then go back to abusing drugs. She was slammed by the press in one issue, only to be flattered in the next. And in the never-ending court battles over J. Howard Marshall's estate, some rulings awarded her millions, only to be reversed on appeal. But through all her struggles, Anna Nicole Smith never quit. She kept fighting back with one special purpose in mind: to make a better life for her son.
Was Mr. Marshall good to Daniel?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so he was a good stepfather.
Oh, absolutely.
And how did Daniel handle all of this?
My life?
Yeah, your marriage to the older man, how did he deal with it?
He dealt with it very well. We always stuck together.
Even though life continually knocked her down, she always found a way to get back up. And then she'd get knocked down again, but she'd get back up.
Anna Nicole's body definitely transformed through her life.
She gained a lot of weight. She was very reclusive, living in North Hollywood.
And a lot of people were saying very negative things about her.
She was, if I'm gonna be fat, I'm gonna be fat and I'm gonna own it, that I'm fat.
Then she uses that weight gain to help make money, modeling for Lane Bryant.
One thing she always said to me is, it doesn't matter if they're saying something good, they're saying something bad, they're saying something.
Now, what are you going to do? I understand something's coming that's going to involve you.
Right. I'm going to do the Anna Nicole show.
What kind of show is it going to be?
All about me.
Anna Nicole's reality show debuts on E! In 2002, and it's a stupendous hit.
Visually, she looked very different.
I wanted to move because the place I was in was just like a hellhole for me.
I really didn't like the old house, so I'm glad we moved out.
We were introduced to her son, Daniel, and a lot of the people in her life at the time, including one person who would end up being a very important figure in her life, her lawyer, Howard K. Stern.
In time, he became her lawyer, her companion,
I think there's no question that a lot of people tuned in to Anna Nicole's reality show because they wanted to see this kind of train wreck going on.
It's very clear on that reality show that she is high as a kite a good deal of the time.
I think it's like a Mexican type.
Yeah, like Spanish?
Like a canabana, is that what you call it? Cabana.
You kind of can't believe that a person lives this life, and you just, for some reason, want to see more and know more.
She played the ditzy blonde with the red lips for the cameras, I think. However, behind closed doors with Anna and myself, she knew what she wanted.
Then after a few years, she decides to lose the weight, completely transforms her body, and then becomes a spokesperson for the weight loss supplement Trim Spa.
She was having the last laugh, making money, and fluctuating with her weight.
We all saw that body transformation and that svelte figure at the 2004 American Music Awards, but we also saw in Anna Nicole that seemed to be intoxicated.
When I saw the 2004 American Music Awards, she saunters in, she's strutting, she's showing off her curves, and then when she said, "Like my body,"
Like my body.
That was not a sober person.
I was honored to be on our next performer's new video. And if I ever record an album, I want this guy to produce mine and make me beautiful duets. Because he's freaking genius!
you were watching the beginning of a downward spiral. She was very erratic. She seemed sloppy. She seemed troubled. There were signs of drug use.
Jane, what are you expecting?
I would have to say that it will probably be drug-related.
Good evening. On a sad day, we begin on the phone exclusively with Donna Hogan. Donna is Anna Nicole's sister. Can you say you were totally shocked?
Not really shocked because of her lifestyle and everything. I mean, it's just something you don't wish to happen, but, you know, back of your mind, you're knowing someday it might.
Are you surmising then it was drug-related?
That would be my first guess.
Anna Nicole wasn't just a train wreck. I really feel that she had a sweetness to her. She had a big heart.
Another major person in Anna Nicole's life was Larry Burkhead. He was from Kentucky, working in Los Angeles as a photographer. They met in 2004 and had a very intimate relationship.
It's around Valentine's Day of 2006 that Anna Nicole Smith reveals to Larry Burkhead that she's pregnant with his child, and he's overjoyed.
Larry Burkhead, I found to be a genuine individual who loved Anna Nicole and tried to get her off of drugs.
She was on opiates and she was pregnant, so that gives you a high-risk pregnancy.
She enters Sinai Hospital for detox, for rehabilitation. Lets her mother, Virgie, know. And it's a mess.
I was, treating her as a patient and worked with the people at Cedars, doctors at Cedars, to iron out a plan to have her have a healthy baby.
Larry's trying to talk her into staying off of drugs, and she doesn't want to hear from that. So she basically then sends him away, isolates herself, and continues to take drugs.
Because of the conflict between Anna Nicole and Larry Burkhead, all of a sudden she decides, oh, I don't want him to be the daddy anymore.
She needed to leave because of Larry Burkhead.
Anna Nicole and Mrs. Stern go to the Bahamas, and she gives birth there.
You put Howard K. Stern on the birth certificate, voila, he is the daddy of this child you're about to have.
But Larry Burkhead ran to the court in California to say, I'm ready to do a paternity test. I'm the father.
I had never told anybody this. Anna came to me and said, you have blonde hair, you have blue eyes. I want you to say you're the father of the baby. You put your name on the birth certificate. And I was going to. We talked about it. And then Howard broke the story to Larry King.
So you are the father?
Yes, sir.
By the way, have there been any DNA tests taken? Has that
Proud father.
been what?
I said proud father.
Were DNA tests taken?
Well, based on the timing, there really is no doubt in either of our minds.
In 2006, while Anna Nicole is pregnant, she appears in a video at her Bahamas home during the 9th birthday party of a girlfriend's daughter. This video, shot by Howard K. Stern, shows Anna Nicole very disoriented.
I have got to start with this video Showbiz Tonight uncovered today. It's absolutely disturbing footage of Anna Nicole Smith in clown makeup, completely spaced out at a child's birthday party in 2006. She can't figure out if she's pregnant or if she has gas. Watch this.
Look how big my belly is getting, because it's gas. It's your baby. Nuh-uh, it's gas. It's your baby.
She's talking in a baby voice like a tiny little child.
My baby's over there. Watch that. It's a battery baby. Don't open her skin.
She was drugged. She was drugged to the point where she didn't even know she was drugged.
Is this a mushroom trip?
Huh?
Is this a mushroom trip?
Huh?
Is this a mushroom trip?
Obviously, she was under the influence of something then.
Howard K. Stern says Anna Nicole was pretending and she was just acting in this video.
It was very sad to watch. I was just like, why wasn't I there? Why couldn't I have been there that day so that wouldn't have happened?
And on September 7th, we're in a hospital in the Bahamas. Smith gave birth to a baby girl.
She gave birth to a healthy little girl, Danny Lynn.
She loved baby Danny Lynn, yet she also was struggling with prescription drug abuse at the same time. So was she 100% present as a mother those first few months of that baby's life? It's hard to say.
That night that she gave birth, her son Danny was flying in to meet his new sister and to be with his mother.
It was a reunion that lasted a night, and then the next day the horror set in.
And in that same hospital room where Anna Nicole has given birth, brother Daniel overdoses and dies.
He is found upright in that hospital chair, in that hospital room. It is a tragedy of Shakespearean dimension.
All right, Dr. Weck, you performed the autopsy on Daniel. Daniel died of what?
Combined drug toxicity, Larry, methadone, and 2 antidepressants.
She's struggling with her emotions. It's been very rough. And she said that she didn't want to trade out children, meaning she didn't want one to be born and another to die.
Anna Nicole loses the most important thing in her life. The only thing that she, by all accounts, loved the most.
She had an episode in the funeral where she demanded her son's casket be opened, and she said that she wanted to be buried with him.
Deep in my heart, I knew after Daniel had died that my friend had gone. I never saw the willingness to want to live.
She did numb her pain with drugs.
The last days of her life are really the final act of a tragedy. Anna Nicole Smith was clearly an addict for virtually her whole life. last days of her life are really the final act of a tragedy.
February 5th for Anna Nicole seemed pretty normal. I mean, she was at a dance lesson, so presumably she's healthy enough to do that.
Anna Nicole Smith and her entourage, Howard K. Stern and Dr. Arosevich, leave the Bahamas. They fly to Miami.
She and Howard K. Stern had a plan to look at a yacht in Florida.
She is in a limo on the way to the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino when she starts feeling chills. By the time she gets to the hotel lobby, she's very wobbly to the point where Howard K. Stern has to help her cross the lobby.
At about 7:30, Anna Nicole had a fever about 105. Extraordinary. She took an ice bath. She had a prescription for Tamiflu and some antibiotics, some chloral hydrate.
Chloral hydrate is a sedative and a hypnotic pharmaceutical drug and can be used to fight insomnia, but at higher doses, it also depresses respiration and even blood pressure.
A temperature of 105 degrees in an adult is a medical emergency. I mean, she should have been transported right away.
But she refused to go to the hospital or have her friends call 911.
February 6th, Anna Nicole spent just about the entire day in bed watching television and trying to recover.
Then she proceeds not only to take chloral hydrate, but to take 4 other medications. I mean, this is a knockout drug. You can't just keep taking it.
On February 7th, Anna Nicole had her first meal of the day around noon. But in the middle of the day, something went wrong.
She finds herself naked in the bathtub, but there's no water in the bathtub.
And she seemed very confused.
To me, that says she is completely drug-addled at that moment in time.
Sounding like a broken record here, but she again took chloral hydrate. February 8th, this is the last day of Anna Nicole's life. She wakes up, but she complains about fatigue, and Howard K. Stern reportedly took her to the bathroom, got her back into bed, said he didn't notice that she had taken any drugs at that time, but then he left.
At about 1 o'clock, Tasma, the wife of Big Mo, who's Anna Nicole Smith's bodyguard, goes in and sees Anna Nicole unresponsive. She does not call 911. She proceeds to administer CPR and call her husband.
And when I saw her, her lips didn't look right. They looked kind of pale and blue. So I slapped her on the face, tried to wake her up.
I got a call from Mo that something was wrong and that he was going to call 911.
The paramedics got to her hotel room at 1:46 in the afternoon. They must have worked on her for quite some time in that hotel room because it was almost an entire hour later that she was taken to the hospital by ambulance.
Well, I didn't know what was going on, and when they finally let me go to the hospital, right when I got there is when I learned that she had died, and then they let me go in to spend some time with her and get a priest to give her her last rites.
This is CNN Breaking News.
We're bringing you the latest on this developing story, the news about Anna Nicole Smith, 39 years old. All of a sudden, within the past few minutes, we have now confirmed here at CNN that she has died. She was rushed to a hospital in Hollywood, Florida, and only moments ago we did confirm that she is dead.
Anna was my world. You know, I worshipped her. I worshipped her. To me, her happiness was more important than my own.
I'm never going to see her again. I miss her. I miss her every single day.
We had a conversation one time in the Bahamas, and she looked at me and she said, I'm not gonna make it to 40.
Anna Nicole was only 39 years old, and so the speculation was, what happened. Why did she die? Well, after 6 weeks, we finally found out the sad truth.
We are convinced, based on the extensive review of the evidence, that this case is an accidental overdose.
Our initial determination was that most likely the death is due to some medication or drug toxicity, with chloral hydrate being the major component.
The other large looming issue was, who was the father of Danny Lynn?
Two men, Howard K. Stern and Larry Burkhead, both tell CNN they are the baby's daddy.
So you are the father?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what do you make of that?
Well, it's just one big lie.
Who is the father of Anna Nicole Smith's baby? I mean, this became a national pastime. It could have been a game show.
Who was the father? Who's the daddy? Was it Larry Burkhead? Was it Howard Stern? I had prisoners in jail writing me letters that they're the father. Every meatball on the street was telling me that they're their father.
Prince Frederick von Anhalt, husband of actress Zsa Zsa Gabor, claimed today that he had a 10-year affair with Smith, suggesting he might be the baby's daddy.
There are lots of people who could be the father.
Could you be the father?
No, I don't know. I mean, you know, sometimes I'm a bad boy, yeah.
Frantic frenzy over who's the daddy finally came to an end, and it was all a matter of science. A DNA expert confirmed Larry Burkhead is the father of Danny Lynn, the 6-month-old child of Anna Nicole Smith. Burkhead came out of the courthouse and played the crowd.
I hate to be the one that told you this, but I told you so. You know, it's all up in the air. Nothing's really determined except parentage, and I'm the father, and my baby's gonna be coming home pretty soon, so.
Hopefully, a big part of her legacy will be Danny Lynn.
Anna Nicole would be very happy that her daughter is being loved by her dad.
I feel Anna's legacy should be, you can be anyone you want, no matter where you came from.
If I could do one thing as Anna's best friend, that would be to let everybody know that she adored her fans. She absolutely lived for her fans. Such an amazing person.
I'm just so sorry that so many other people missed the opportunity to be able to get to know her the way I did. Anna Nicole's legacy. I think she is an icon. She's an icon for all people that are in mid-America with aspirations that are bigger than what they believe.
I've just always felt something, felt that I could do something with myself, and I just wanted to try. And you're gonna see me more.
Perhaps Anna Nicole Smith should be remembered best for having fought the good fight by making it to the top despite so many setbacks. When Anna got knocked down, she got right back up. Anna Nicole Smith was larger than life at her peak. But in the end, the tragic death of her son was too much to overcome. Thanks for watching, everyone. Good night.